So the second round of election was illegally and unconstitutionally cancelled. They stolen the votes totally. And they accused me, as I said, they falsely accused me about Russian interference. Of course, there are no evidence, and until today, when me and you, we have this interview, is no evidence at all. They consider that they don't have to come back anymore to the second round, and they promote another elections, which they are coming in the month of May this year, so in 1 month from now, which is another fraud, even bigger than before. This I wish to be very clear. I made an application also for the second elections. They blocked me again. And in this moment, legally, I have not the right to participate to any campaign for the position as President of Romania. I wish to mention to you the most important point, which in fact they alarm them. And the most important is peace. Peace and freedom. They have fear of free Romania more than fear a war. This I wish to be very clear. The second one, the most important topic on earth is peace. What kind of peace do I mean? Genuine peace, exactly as President Kennedy said in 1963 in front of American University. It was a fantastic speech, and today it's reality. This peace, this kind of peace, is the peace which makes life on earth happy. Children happy, families happy, happiness in general. What we have today, in 1 or 2 minutes I can tell you, every third person says today, I'm hungry. Every second person today says, I'm thirsty. And almost everybody says, I fear. And I wish to ask you one point also myself. You know, we know how much costs the war, but do you know how much costs the peace? How much cost? How much cost it? Because everybody, we are talking about peace, but it's not implemented.
Well, you were prevented, I mean, your democracy was shut down. But if you're against war and against debt, you had to know that those are the two issues that really matter to the globalists, war and debt. They're in favor of both. So were you surprised when you were accused of being a Russian agent and kicked out of Romanian politics?
It's impossible to change so fast, you know. So I can tell you what they did. It's not a surprise for me. They are not destroying the democracy. They are destroying lives. And it's not about democracy. It's about setting people free. This is very important. Democracy, we have not democracy, because it's impossible to find so many things today and to realize that in fact where we had a democracy is not anymore. In fact, we have not. In 35 years, we have no democracy.
What role did U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken play in Romanian politics?
So everybody knows that was a foreign intervention, and particularly from Secretary of State Blinken, that he intervened in the elections and simply dictate what the system have to do, including, of course, President Macron and Maia Sandu from Moldova as well. They intervene. The largest military base of NATO is is in Romania. Probably you know about that.
Yes.
And of course, they want to launch the World War III from Romania. And with this situation, of course, they can involve all Europe and also United States. So they have interest. They have interest in war.
What do you mean they want to launch World War III from Romania?
Because let me tell you how is the situation. It's a key gateway which can cancel, can protect the humanity to go in the war, or can go to the war. Why? Because it's the largest boundary which Romania has with Ukraine. We discussed about 380 miles only for Romania. Geographically, it's very important as well. So it's the largest boundary, again, for Ukraine is Romania. And in this situation, of course, Romania is the asset for European Union, for Macron, in order to launch the war. Strategically, it's important. So number one is the most important strategical point, Romania. Number two is a security framework for the Black Sea. Number three is a regional influence for Moldova for the Black Sea, and also it's a leverage for economic and for energy situation. And they know about that. They know very well about that. The majority of Romanian people, of course, they have this position against any intervention and any participation for war.
What is your next move? Are you worried that these same forces will try and put you in jail, in prison?
We don't give up. And I'm sure one point that if United States particularly wants an allies, not a vessel, an allies, very strong, they have to support the patriots, particularly from Romania, and not the Brussels bureaucrats. So we are sure that in one day everything can be turned. You know, Romania right now is the most important country in the world. It's Alpha and Omega for a new era of peace, of dignity, of love, prosperity. And I'm saying this because it's a boundary between bad and good. And this boundary has to be close. I mean, my opinion is that this war is a shame of the humanity.
Yes.
If Romania breaks free, will follow other countries. Understand me?
Yes.
So this they don't need. Will be a dominoes fall. Okay? And this terrifies them, that one country, particularly Romania, to be free. We love our families. We believe in Christianity and in Christian families. We believe in our land. So we shall win. Sooner or later, we shall win. For this reason, I said that Romania is the most important country in the world. And I know very well what I'm saying, because it's exactly the key gates to close the door or to open the door, to open the war. To close the war or to open the war.